Hi, welcome back to another episode of Tile Talk. I'm Lynley Bravo with Palmer Todd, and today we're going to be talking about Sonoma Tilemakers Euphoria Collection. The Euphoria line I find to be incredibly unique. It has 18 different colors and 10 different shape options. So of course you can do your squares and your rectangles to your irregular shapes as well. And the reason why I find this to be so exciting and so lovely is because, as you can see in this tile, there is an extreme amount of variation, and it almost looks as if you see smoke kind of swirling through some of these glazes. And the way that this product is made is all the tiles are glazed and coated, and they're stuck into a very, very large kiln on a crate. They're fired for about 24 hours, and once the firing process is done, that 24 hours is done, the door of the kiln is open and this giant crate, essentially, of tile is pulled out. At that point, the tile is around between 800 and 1200 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's extremely hot. And then they have the handmade, the artisans that are making the tile then throw sawdust and newspaper clippings and papers on top of these racks of extremely hot tile, causing fire to start. And so the material really goes up in flames, essentially. And then they take a giant metal top hat, I guess you could call it, or an enclosure, a chamber enclosure, and they drop it down over these flaming tiles. And so when that's done, the fire starts burning up all the oxygen that's available in that space, and it creates essentially this extremely varied patterning in all of the tiles, which is incredible. So then all the tiles are taken off, and at that point, of course, they're covered in soot. And so as you can see, and maybe this is probably a good example here. Some of these Crackle Glazes, once that soot is on it, it seeps into the cracks, essentially, and creates a very unique tile from one color to another and one pattern to another. So that soot is then cleaned off, of course, and these tiles are all buffed and polished to have this polished shine, and you get this incredibly beautiful material that no order is like an order previous. So if you're a person who likes very symmetrical color, this probably is not the line for you. But if you do like the artistic variation and the uniqueness of this palette, I don't think there's another, in my opinion, there's not another comparison as far as beautiful glaze colors go. They can be used inside, they can be used outside, they can be used in wet areas. Pretty much, they're resistant to freeze thaw. So they're just an amazing addition to any space, and we hope that you will come and see them for yourself and check them out soon. Thanks.